Wagwan, it's your boy Mike Thomas. You already know who I am and you know where I'm from. I'm here at Ground 3 Radio with Mike on the mic. You already know.
Yes, sir! Yo, what to do, family? It's your favorite host, Mike on the mic from the Vibez podcast. Tapping on my guys at Ground 3 Radio. DJ OK, man. We back again for another Vibe Style Wednesday, another series of interviews, man. Shout out to each and every one of my listeners tonight. Shout out to every one of my viewers, on all of the people, on everything we see on the channel, everything we doing on the content, whether it's beer pong, whether it's, interviews, whether it's behind the scenes, whether it's movies, whether it's, anything we done. Everything under the sun, and I love all the support, all of the kind words and everything y'all been giving us. Man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Make sure you take the time to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video, man. Share this to somebody who love interviews like we do, because I'll get it in, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna get that love right back to you, and call in at 443-377-1872. Again, that number is 443-377-1872. Man, listen, we got an incredibly talented special guest in the building, man. Master at his work, man. A master at his craft. A blend between old school meets new school. Man, somebody call him like the spirit of Marvin Gaye in Charm City. Somebody call him Ty Dolla $ign of Baltimore City. You know what I'm saying? Man, more on that in a little bit. Some of the most lively and vibrant shows on tour, and his awe-inspiring in-studio performances from his wide-spanning fan base domestically to his notoriety overseas, the whole 9 yards, his instrumental expertise, his God-given gifts sonically, and so much more. It is my honor, it's my pleasure to introduce the one and only Mike Thomas in the building. What up, bro?
Wagwan, much love to you, brother. How you
What's
feeling,
up?
man?
Doing good, man. We made this happen. I seen you. First, I seen you at the Juneteenth event. Thank you for pulling up to that. That was an incredible event. Shout out to City of Gods, 1118 Holland Street. Family over there, man. Yeah. And I just so happened to see you on a Thursday, I think. It was like 2 weeks ago, last week or one of those weeks. I just happened to see you downtown. I was like, yo, what's the odds I'm going to see you? And I ended up seeing you, and I'm like, dang, we got to make something happen. Because I told you first when we was at Juneteenth, I was like, yo, we got to set up an interview.
Real talk, man.
Made
it happen, though.
And it happened, we finally here. And I know that people really going to enjoy this interview because they love your work, they love your music. I talked to so many people who, right after your performance, like, yo, who is he? Send me his information, da-da-da. And I was like, look, here's his page. Go follow him. Go tap into this music, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it is a real love for R&B in the city. And, you're a testament to that. You know what I mean? And, to my listeners who want to learn more about his work, and I mentioned his page, you go over to at Mike Thomas page on IG. That is MikeThomaspage on IG as we go through the interview so you can match the work to the man himself. Man, listen, I want to get straight into it. And, we can start from, I think, the beginning. I think, the people I sit in front of that I really respect, and I do respect you and your music. Same. Thank you. I definitely want to start from the beginning because I think that's a really important part of the story to make you who you are to the people that love you nowadays. You know what I'm saying? West Baltimore born. You know what I'm saying? Emerson Avenue.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I think you went to Douglas High School too. Shout out to Douglas. Shout out to all my Douglas heads out there, man. Because I got a lot of homies that went to Douglas, frequented Douglas, you know what I'm saying? Right across the street from Mondawmin. So, if you right across the street from Mondawmin, you got like every part of the city at your fingertips, randomly.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I already know you got a big sort of cultural, wave of influences just from that alone. But I know, you came up as a church boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 8 siblings. Man, I can only imagine what the household was like with 8 brothers and sisters, going around everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It was different, man. It was I was kind of in between. So my mother went to church. My father really didn't. So
yeah,
I kind of had that middle ground in between it.
Yeah.
Do both, But when you at mom's house, everything in her house. If she going to church, That's what
super churchy, right?
Everything in my house will serve the Lord. So,
for sure.
When I got out of there, my father was always my scapegoat. So when it became too much at the crib, I'd say, "Hey, where you at? Come grab me." I left at 15, so it was just kind of like, for me, I was just over early.
Yeah.
8 of us, and then my mom would have like a lot of my cousins over, so it'll just be 8 plus another 7.
Yeah.
We a lot sometimes.
I can imagine, man. My grandmother was the same way. Like everybody pulled up in grandma's house. You know what I mean? Like so if it wasn't me and my sister or my other sister or my cousins or my distant cousins or my aunts and uncles, everybody was there. So like that big family aspect meant a lot to me, but I can tell that, that family aspect definitely plays a part in your story too, especially your sister's Gabby Simone. Right. You know what I'm saying? Top 7 finalists American Idol. Big shout out to Gabby Simone. Absolutely. I got to get her up here too. I can only imagine with, especially not just so many people, so many talented people, everybody has something that they're really good at.
Oh yeah, man.
And I know that influenced you early, just being around talent, as much as you did.
Yeah, well, I guess it wasn't more so being around it. I had to force myself to kind of get around it because it was more so like the talent was already there. And we wasn't around it enough. That's what gave me the hunger to kind of like do it. I was acting up in school crazy, so my parents would take things from me musically that they know I love to do, like my keyboards and all this other kind of stuff. But
yeah,
that's why that was a little piece of part of me, just like, all right, man, I'm about to be 15. I'm out of here. I'm going to survive on my own. I'm making money on Sundays, playing at a church.
Right, yeah.
So, that's kind of like what kept me in the church, because being forced to go when I was younger from my mom, my father was just pretty much like, made me feel like I didn't have to be forced. So,
yeah.
Getting older, I just was like, hey, I'm out of here.
I'm making my own choices. Me and He-Man are out.
That part. But I'm going to tell you one thing, though, man. And for people that's listening, man, church kept me grounded, though. Like, it kept me out of trouble.
Yeah.
It taught me structure. It taught me structure on what I'm doing now as far as, like, singing secular music. Like,
yeah.
Being on the stages, being on festival stages, or knowing how to just own the stage and know how to move and speak to the crowd and the audience. That all that came from just seeing that in church. Like, for real. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I ain't learned it from singing and on some random spots first.
Yeah,
you learn how to sing in front of people, singing in front of your family, and singing in front of your friends. That's gonna really judge you. Like,
right?
Yeah, boy, you keep it real. You sound good, boy, but you sound terrible, boy.
No, for sure. Family gonna keep it real.
In church, they'll just be like, "Oh,
that's all right."
Yeah, that's all right. Keep on singing.
No, for sure.
Just shoulder shrug, like,
right.
You doing a good job. Ain't nobody in there saying nothing, or start the slow clap off, like,
right. It's about that time. Sandman.
Just walk off the stage. Just walk off.
No, for sure. I mean, you talk about just being in that early sort of church environment, and I can be attributed to that too. It's so many things we actually share, and not just our names. I grew up in church too, so I know how that is of being able to perform or having to perform in front of like a crowd of your peers, but your real peers. People who have seen you since you were like knee high up until your adulthood mainly. And that could be a make or break moment for a lot of people. I know some of the most talented musicians, rappers, singers, etc., started in church, and it took that sort of early foundational work to really make them like the animal we know they are today, right? And even you played I think 6 instruments, like,
yeah, man, thank God, man.
In addition to being a vocalist, right? Like, like, and also a little known fact, I think you kickboxed too, like for like 8 years.
Yeah, man. Wait. This guy was doing his homework, man. Yeah, man. I used to love fighting, man. Like, fighting was like, it was a relief, a stress relief. Like, even now to this day, I got a teenager that's about to be grown, so I gotta stay young.
Yeah, for sure.
In case,
just in case.
I'm not old enough for him to just be like, oh, my pop's too old,
Right,
he
exactly. Right. You need to make a call to somebody.
He knows already. He's been with me through the trenches.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I used to do it, man. It used to be fun, man. But now music is kind of like, what the crazy part is? Recently, I thought about actually getting back into it, man.
Really?
I just don't want to damage my hands, and that's mainly because I play. And That's bread and butter.
That's a lot of cachet here.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. So I try. I be thinking, wishful thinking sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, might MMA. You know what I'm saying? A little less boxing, but it's more still contact, still fighting, still what is it? Technical like technique.
Man.
But like
When you think about it, it hurts your brain though, because then you gotta use your brain, and then you get your brain messed up. Like
CTE,
guys, most of these guys, 10 years from now, they doing it consistently over 10 years.
Yeah,
some of their screws are unscrewed.
Loose. Shout out to Rampage Jackson. I just seen. Never mind. This man is wilding. He spent a long time in the ring. By the way, he is not quite all the way there anymore.
That's how it be, man. They done, if they ain't all gone, they done got unscrewed a little bit. Sure.
Shout out to him though, man. But even I kind of go back to you mentioned your dad. Sort of not being in the church, and he's sort of a big influence to you as well because he sang as well, right? Like he's a singer himself.
Yeah, so I guess this is probably one of the first interviews I kind of explained this, but
it's a world exclusive.
Yeah. So I have two.
Your stepfather also sings.
Yeah, my stepfather sings. He sings.
Yeah, very well.
Very well. He's been there for me for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So I have two fathers. I have two dads, two fathers. I don't care.
Yeah.
Explain it.
Yeah.
But they both, my biological father, he, growing up, man, he dealt with life.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a great relationship now, but he explained to me like I didn't understand things, or just
Yeah.
And as a father now that goes through some situations with my kids at times, I understand like what he was saying.
Yeah.
You growing up, you mad at your parents about certain things, and when you get older and then you have kids, you understand like
it clicks.
Man, I wish I could have. Now you trying to make it up, but it's too late. You done already did damage. You done hurt them for not understanding what they was trying to understand.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, with my biological father, we have a great relationship now. We have so much chemistry. We just didn't know we had so much chemistry.
Yeah.
And now that I'm older, it's just different. I feel like I'm not too young for him to kind of like connect with.
Yeah.
I'm older now, so it's like I would never say I'm on his level at all. I always respect him with the utmost. But
of course.
It's just like I feel like he can communicate with me better and grown understanding.
Yeah.
So it's love. It's love. My father there for me. Do shows, this, that, and the third. He's an entertainer all the way around.
Yeah.
Stepfather is a great singer. My father is a great entertainer.
Yeah.
Put them in a room together. It's crazy. And they both cool with each other. Like they both like real cool with each other. So yeah, man, it's just love.
Yeah, for sure. That's dope. I mean, and that's, I think I often talk about, this is not like a therapy show, but I always talk about this, man. And not to pull back from what you were saying. I mean, I always mention that, as black men in America, specifically though in Baltimore, we get like this bad rap of like not connecting with our dads, or like not having relationships with our fathers. They're not in our lives, quote unquote, or whatever the stigma may be. But like, so often I'm hearing, black men like yourself sit across from me and like talk to me about that lasting relationship they have with their fathers and what that has done to now sort of influence their pathway through fatherhood themselves. Right. And I think that is something we never get to talk about. Something that black men really intimately know, of how to really pass down the tradition of fatherhood to their own children. And, the fact that you're in your father's life, and in your children's life, I mean, that just goes against every stigma we hear on the news in social media or whatever. So I just love to see that there's yet again, another testament to, just black fatherhood and just being there.
It's not perfect with me and my kids now. And of course, that's, it's a lot of things that many people don't understand, even ones that do know me and even my kids' moms.
Yeah.
Yes, I said moms.
Yeah.
You know, I got 3 kids.
Yeah.
You got to explain it for social media nowadays.
Of course.
I do have 3 kids, 3 different mothers.
Yeah.
3 different lifetimes of mine. So, but even though the relationship is not there where I would want it to be at, I feel like eventually once they get older, they're going to understand things a lot clearer.
Yeah.
People just don't be understanding or knowing your situation and just want to judge. Stop judging people, man. Mind your business.
Yeah.
Because you don't know the details. A lot of people just be knowing surface things, and it's just not even my situation. This is your friend's situation.
Right.
This is your mother's situation. Stay out your people's business. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
That's just really what it is. And but life is good. I feel like God has a plan. Mm-hmm. So no matter what's not looking good right now for me right now or anybody else, I'm a living witness that it's going to turn around. So
absolutely,
that's something that I'm not worried about at all.
Yeah, for sure, that's a fact. I mean, and just to piggyback sort of off that idea of like things sort of work out how they're supposed to. Early on, you were getting these influences like on one side you get the church, but the other side you get like the old school R&B. Your dad played a pivotal role in that, like the Al Greens, the Raphael Sadiqs, the Stevie Wonders, the Marvin Gayes, even some more modern acts, sort of like a Tevin Campbell or even like a Brandy, Jasmine Sullivan, a lot of these individual artists and a lot of this music that not only were you influenced by early, you sort of kept that like that real feeling all the way up till now, and I think you still have the love for these same artists as well as that feel good music, which then sort of reflects into the music you make, Oh
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like doing that. It's not even really the love for the artist specifically, because a lot of them are artists I don't know.
Sure.
So I'm more so in love with the music. Mm-hmm. I do know a lot of these artists that I am inspired by.
Yeah.
But it really wasn't me meeting them or them per se. It's the substance in the music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I could be blind. Never see them again.
Never met them ever. And
like there's certain songs.
Yeah.
It's certain songs that you just know that just shift your whole spirit, man. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
From R&B to gospel, it's substance in that type of music, and that's my goal on what's trying to keep around. Mm-hmm. That's it's dying out, bro.
Yeah.
It's dying out, man. Like it's so much noise. Mm-hmm. We listen to noise right now.
Hey.
I'm just joking.
I can't lie. He is not lying.
No, but it's noise, man.
Yeah.
Like, so
yeah.
It sound like it came up.
Wait.
Sound like the volume went up just now, bro. Like somebody heard that joke.
Things always work out, right?
It's cool. It's all good. But
yeah.
Nah, it's just a lot of it's a lot going on, and it's this era of the 2000s. Like it stopped, man, around like 2006, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not stopped. It just slowed. It slowed
down tremendously around 2006.
You get a record here and there that feels amazing.
Right.
But it's one thing to feel, and it's one thing to hear, and then it's another thing to feel.
That's a
I
bar.
don't want just people to hear my music.
Yeah.
If you don't feel it, something's wrong.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sure you're saying that quote. If it don't feel like the '90s, you don't want it.
Yeah.
That's me all day long.
Yeah. 100%.
Everything. If it don't feel like natural, if it don't feel, it's everything fake, man. Everything fake. Everything is fake nowadays. Man.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, that's you hit it right on the head. Like, I think there is sort of this, I don't know, like people have like less of a desire to make a certain kind of sound that creates the feeling. It's more, it feels more like, I don't know, cookie cutter. It feels more like microwavable, like super instant, like, not much time put into it. Like, the reason we love like going to grandma's house, or the reason we love doing Thanksgiving when Thanksgiving comes around, is because a lot of time was put into that food. And it was like, it was so much effort, and you can feel the love into that soul food, we call it. It's almost gumbo. Exactly. It's like the same thing with music. It's like fast food versus like soul food, or like fast music versus real feel good music. And I think, it might be the market, it might be the environment we're in, it might be the time we're in, but I listen to your music and I still feel that soul, that feel good, that, and I think that withstands the test of time. So of course I got to give you your flowers while you're sitting in front of me.
I appreciate that, man. Right on top.
Because, and that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to sit down with you. One of the main reasons why I wanted to bring you to the Juneteenth event was because like I knew that, there is a certain feeling in that music, and it is valuable today. And I think the more we have of that, the better off we will be. Absolutely. Just so many things about your music. I mean, I think the reason I kind of mentioned a lot of these artists is because like, with your music, you could go track to track on any of, anything that you've released within the last, I think since like 2011, right? And it's not going to be the exact same thing. It's going to be some diversification throughout your catalog. And I love that because I can tell that you appreciate various genres, but also like various styles of music, and you incorporate that into your own craft, which is like such a rarity nowadays. You always hear the artist who has like 20 songs that sound exactly the same, or like an artist that does the exact same type of album or project or EP always. And it's like, I get it, you're known for being good at this, but as a fan, the reason why I love your music is I know that you can try different things and be good at it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I do appreciate that you put that at the forefront of your creativity. Actually, if you don't mind, talk to us about like, how you diversify yourself throughout your peers, but also like across your various songs. How do you think about diversification?
Again, man, mainly like it's from feeling for me. Like sometimes, I'm a very open book. Some people on my team, some people around me that I've been around sometimes be like, sometimes you gotta just be careful what you're saying, put out in the public. But at the end of the day, when I die, I want people to know that Mike was very authentic and he was consistent. But I'm a weed smoker. I'm a heavy weed smoker.
Yeah.
It don't stop me from working. It don't stop me from doing anything I need to do productively.
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, this is what I do. And when I do it, it takes me to a different place. For a lot of people that smoke weed, it distracts them. Some people, it's a lot. It's just different for different people. For me, when I smoke, it allows me to compartmentalize things. Like in my mind, when I'm sober, now I can function sober.
Of course, yeah.
I'm be a little irritated. It's just what it's gonna be.
Yeah, I feel that.
Sometimes the day just don't start off right. Even if I do start off with gospel music, something else had that and lifted my spirit or something.
Something bring you right back down.
Outside, something that pissed me off that fast. Like, but when I'm high,
yeah, right.
I look at this shit like, hey. So when I sober out, I probably dealt with you, but nah.
Right.
So that kind of puts me in a place of like, I'm able to compartmentalize what I do, how I do it, especially musically. So, with this album that I recently dropped, man, that's the kind of idea I wanted to go with. All my friends' playlists, and they all smokers or drinkers.
Yeah.
So when they zoned out, and I'm watching them, because usually people don't know, but when you're intoxicated, 95% of that is really telling what you are, what you like to do, or what you want to say, or what you want to,
Yeah. Drunk ideas or sober thoughts,
people be playing games, but let them get a little lit enough. You feel me?
You actually started like your outward musical journey, like producing for other artists. Like initially when you started, you were a producer first.
Right.
And, musician, producer, of course, I gotta get the title right. And you naturally became a performer by writing your own production. And I want to, mention that because, this is sort of around 2010, 2011 when you're starting to transition into believing that, like, you could actually do it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And I think you went on tour with CJ Hilton. A big shout out to CJ Hilton. I think you played keys for him. And traveled the country, did a myriad of performances, did a whole bunch of things. And I think, being on tour with him sort of gave you this new perspective on music of like, okay, well, he's really doing this well. He can really do this. So can I, you know? And that sort of gave you the motivation to start doing music for yourself and producing and writing for yourself. How did that moment in time and how did going on tour with CJ influence how you thought about making the transition, becoming an artist yourself?
So, CJ kind of reminded me of myself too. CJ a hustler. CJ want things right. Like he want the music played right because he's a musician.
Yeah, of course.
So as a keyboard player, also, it's like I didn't fully understand. Now that I'm an artist, now it's just like that conversation we was having. Until you're a parent, you don't really know. But until I became an artist myself, I didn't really understand his level of grind. And now I do. And he's one of my favorite artists. Like we still talk to this day. Like and like I tell him he say I'm one of his favorite artists. I tell him he's one of my favorite artists. So but it's all love, man. That's my guy, 100, man. Yeah, he kind of helped me focus to get where I am and do what I'm doing for real. So shout out to CJ Hilton, man. I appreciate the opportunity, man, you gave me, and that's what I'm doing. What I'm doing now too.
Yeah. That's fire. Big shout out to CJ, man. I think. And I always talk about like these individual moments in people's lives that are very pivotal. I'd like to think if you never went on tour with CJ, for example, that you would still be in the seat right here, like today, and you would have still done everything you've done and made the music you've made and learned the lessons you've learned. But a lot of times we notice that like there are very pivotal moments in our lives that we don't really know are shaping us to really go 5, 10, 20 years in the future. Right. And I think that is one of those sort of eye-opening moments. At least me doing my research, it's like, being on tour and seeing sort of, like you said, being in the child seat again. Like being in that position of like, okay, well, I'm not necessarily running the show, but I see all of the things that are happening and the pieces that are moving. Facts. That now can sort of allow me to step into this role once I'm here. And to know exactly how I want the production to be, know exactly how I want the music to sound, know how prepared I should be. It's a lot of these lessons that I don't think we, in the moment, quite grasp how important they are for us. But now, seeing everything you've done, the performances, the shows, the festivals, everything, I actually do think, just like being in church, it was a very pivotal moment in your life that allowed you to be who you are. And that's sort of an editing note for me because, like, I always, like, go back through the research and I'm like, man, like, these moments matter. They're really important.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And I think that leads to, you dropping your first project, Progression. I think that's like the 2012, 2013-ish era. Yep. And 7 songs, no features.
Man, that was crazy. I just realized that a couple months ago. No features.
No features, right? That's fire. That's some J. Cole shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's important too, because like you named it Progression because you took the progressive approach and bringing sort of the old school feel with the new era. And
I was mad with that album, man. Around that time, I was self-conscious, man. Like,
yeah.
Good God, man, I did not like anything. My singing, the production. It's like my mind was fast forward, but what was going on was like.
Well, it wasn't quite there yet.
Yeah, man. No.
There's 5 projects you released around that time too. Like in the span of like 6-7 years.
Crazy, bro.
Like including like the archive, including like Mike Thomas Live from Dallas.
Christ.
You know what I'm saying?
And I forgot some of these titles.
Yeah,
That's the crazy part.
I didn't. Mike on the mic is not gonna forget.
Yeah, man. I shelved all them joints, man.
Yeah.
But this project that I recently dropped, I'm not reneging, man. Like everything I put out since the early 2000s, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, the late 2020s. Then I'm keeping up, man. I don't care. I'm just going. I'm gonna have to listen to myself 10 years from now. Like, Man, like, why did I do that like that, man? Why did that?
No, for sure.
It's good, man.
I mean, I will get to that of like the the shelving of these projects, But I think just to talk about sort of a piece of it for a moment, like I think we're always our biggest critics. I think, especially people who, like you said, you went on tour with CJ and he's like a very, like, we getting this right kind of guy. Just a little bit of that rubbing off is all you need to be a perfectionist. Like I've, seen so many people work with so many individuals, whether it's in music or whether it's, in media or movies or behind the scenes, whatever, I've rubbed shoulders with various people who are very detail oriented. Like, we get in this right the first time. If we don't, we will stay here all night, and I don't care. I kind of feel like I'm also like that. Everybody who's watching this who knows that, don't scream at the camera. I know. But I mean,
be anal sometimes, man.
You gotta be, it's because you really care about your craft, and I don't blame you for shelving any projects that you did in the past. I'm not saying it's bad, but you know yourself best, you know your work the best. So, and, but we will get into that. And I don't want to skip a bit. Actually, I think, around that 2017 ish era, I think you lived in Philadelphia for a little bit too, right?
Yeah, for about 2 years.
Yeah. For a little bit. And, also because you mentioned you were a smoker, I know you took advantage of that food because, listen, Philly, big shout out to all my, I got a few interviews from a couple artists from Philly, man. I be smashing when I'm in Philly, son.
Yeah, Philly got some good food, man. Philly got good food. The poppy stores be on point. The sandwiches. I live right across the street from one, and I was over there every day.
Every
I ain't gonna lie, that was lunch. He already knew. After like 3 times, he ain't even had to ask me what I wanted. Every day, like, give me the same thing.
Yeah, the usuals, huh? You know what I mean?
Same thing. The food was good. I just man, Philly was. I was standing out there with my cousin for real.
Okay, yeah, big shout out, cuz.
And he was kind of helping me while I was getting some things taken care of, as far as like getting placements and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Out there meeting with record execs and. Doing shows. That's when Warm Daddy was hot. Warm Daddy's.
Ooh, if you know,
We all miss Warm Daddies, man. But that was a spot. Shout out to Lynn Brown for always, holding me down and bringing me out there. But
yeah, big shout out.
Yeah, man, I left Philly because
like 2018.
I ain't like the energy, man.
Yeah.
I ain't like the energy with the guys. Like. And I was just talking to my homegirl earlier about this. I don't think a lot of women understand why men, why we get upset or have a issue with other men when they disrespect us.
It's a principle thing.
It'd be a principle behind it. And
yeah,
some women just be like I was talking to her, and she was just like, why y'all react like this? Or why y'all go so... Like... You don't understand, like, it's not the fact that this guy stole from me.
Yeah.
It's not that he stole from me.
Yeah.
It's that he outside dragging his nuts about what he stole, who he stole from.
Yep.
Like I'm nowhere around.
Yep.
Or
I'm
like he
right
can't
here.
Get found or something like.
I can find you, huh? Like
or just that whole mindset, like even smaller than that. Even let's go deeper than that. Mm-hmm. Yo, you ain't even had to steal from me, bro.
Right.
You could have asked me. Even if I would have said no, that would have been more. I'm more inclined. Everybody that know me, I'm more inclined to say yeah than no on any occasion. Anything like money, stuff like this. Like I'm just a giving person. Why? Because I know everything that I got or can give out, I can give back.
Yeah. So why steal from me?
That's everything. I'm teaching my son now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like my youngest son. Like he just be doing small stuff, but small stuff turning to big stuff.
Yeah.
Like yo, boy, just open your mouth. Yeah. Daddy, I want this. Don't be moving like, but that mentality. Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of us as adults doing the bullshit that we doing because nobody was on top of that when it was young.
Mm-hmm.
It was just
when it was small. Yeah.
What?
It could have killed that little small thing, that little tendency early, but they didn't.
have a conversation earlier saying that whole thing. Just kill it at the root, so it won't grow.
Yeah.
I told my youngest son's mother, don't let him hang around with y'all too much.
Yeah.
All y'all women and grandmothers. It's all day, every day. Like y'all doing everything around him.
Yeah. You get a healthy balance of both.
Be mindful. Y'all doing makeup in one room, sit his ass in another room watching TV.
Yeah.
Some Sonic or something like that. Not sit right there in front of y'all the whole time like he's not paying attention. Oh, he's just a child.
Kids soak everything up.
And us as adults, when we say that, and I'll just say we, so I'm not putting the blame on anybody. When we say dumb stuff like that, like, right. Okay. And then you wondering why 4 years later.
Yeah.
This is what he want to do, or this is what she want to do. You know, it's just because you allowed it to happen. Now you mad at your child, or you arguing at your child. No, love them the same way you did.
They only just following what you left them.
Man, this world is crazy, man.
Yeah.
But this is why I put out the type of music that I do too.
Yeah.
I had to turn that corner back around, but this is why I put the type of music that I do too. Because in my music is messages. You feel what I'm saying? And good music will keep. Good music could do it.
Absolutely.
It'll break through. And all this distraction, all this ratchet stuff right now. Back to the kids.
Yeah. Segway King.
Oh my goodness. We just letting our kids do any and everything out here, man. We just carrying our life any type of way, but that's I'm just trying to be a light, bro. That's all.
Yeah,
with
of course.
This music, with what I do as an artist, everything I put out, even talking to my artist friends, like I'm not doing it the perfect way. Just trying to do it the right way. This album that I put out, I took my time with it actually. I did the right things as far as copywriting the right way. Because we was all just taught the ignorant way. Just go copyright that one, Not knowing that there's 3 forms of copyright that you got to make sure you got. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a bar.
You got to make sure you got your PROs taken care of because you can get paid from doing a show. You get paid from singing at festivals. Not from just the festival people that's paying me, but from BMI. Yeah. Because I perform my song there. There's so much money left on the table. Yeah. That's why nobody's just not paying it to these artists. They just want to be out and perform. That's why I don't work with too many of them. Yeah. I used to be free to do it all the time. Just like, oh yeah, I just want to do it. It's fun. That's what I do for a living.
This is my job.
And at the end of the day, if you're not serious about it, it's wasting my time. Because I'm going to be serious about it. Yeah. It's 2 artists now. And I'm sure they're going to see this interview and know exactly what I'm talking about them. But they wasted time. Like, I told them I wanted to give them 2 songs. Wrote 2 songs already. All you got to do is perform it. I'm going to set up everything else for you. Simple. You got your own music. We can work on your own music. Yeah. But you got to break through. Right. You're not going to break through with just your song. I see. This is how we going to break through because I'm trying to tell you, I got the plugs. Yeah. So if I got the plugs, I can tell the plug, this is a song that I work with this person, or this is a song I wrote, she's singing it, he's singing it. Can you listen to it? They're going to be inclined to listen to it because they connected to me. Relationship. Not because I got all the records or got Grammys or something third. Relationship. Yep. And that's what they losing at. Relationship will take you to the next situation. Facts. People just want this money and all of a sudden third. I'm one of the highest paid independent artists in Baltimore right now. Talk that shit. I'm just facts. Yeah. Even if niggas is doing a show at the arenas, opening up for somebody, they not getting paid like that. Or they not getting paid at all. They doing it for free. There's a lot of times that people hit me with that same situation. Wow. Well, you gotta pay to perform. I haven't paid to perform since 2011. Wow. Man. Ain't no way. Pay to perform. I'm not paying to perform. It's interesting. It's not gonna happen. So if you hustling and you grinding and doing what you gotta do, your gift will make room for you. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's all that's what I'm trying to do right now is just connect the opportunities I get. Just connect other people. Put my friends on. Put my people that I see. The mic is on. The event that I be doing, the residency I doing. They pay me. Yeah. To do the I'm get paid to do a residency. Yeah. You don't think you think I need to put artists on the show? No, and people be thinking they be earning like, yo, I don't need. They already pay me as a residency to just come in and sing. However I want to do it.
Yeah. We might do show tunes.
But
today.
now I just break the show up and say, let me put you on it and pay you.
Yeah.
When niggas don't show up on time, they don't send the music on time when they're supposed to leave.
That's crazy.
Information not in place.
Yeah.
Like, what else do you want? I'm not on, but if you expect somebody like a Tank or a Babyface or somebody to try to work with you and you ain't even got the...
You don't have the things lined up.
I'm not even there.
Yeah.
You ain't even got... Bro, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's why I don't take people serious, bro.
Yeah, watch out.
You going in, go ahead, sing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's so many things you mentioned that that just make me start thinking of random things about, sort of your career, talking about placements, talking about, having these networking connections, and also like your gift making room for you. I think shortly after, like, you had moved back. I think you moved back in like 2018, right? 2018, like late 2017, early 2018 ish. Like around that same time, you actually did get a placement in a film. It was the song Valentine's Day in Couples Night. Was it Tony Rock, Clifton Powell, Charles Whitfield?
Man, that was good. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And it was early. It was like in the early, like the opening like moments of the film, and they played the entire record too, right?
Yeah, man.
Like, talk about your gift making room for you, right? Made room on a film, like a real film.
Yeah. Shout out to Young Duck and shout out to everybody know him as Lucky Legato.
Lucky Legato, big shout out.
I'm gonna put out my man personal name. Everybody know him as Lucky Legato. Shout out to Young Duck, man. My guys, man. Definitely was the situation that we all did that joint together, man. That was love. Like,
yeah.
Like, I gotta actually go. I never actually seen that whole movie. We went to
the premiere.
The premiere, and
you were high.
I was definitely high.
Yep.
But we always high. I think everybody was high. But
everybody was high.
But I haven't seen the movie outside of the premiere.
Yeah.
Like as a whole.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's cool.
Back to the Good Life.
Yeah.
With Kyla Pratt in it, right?
Yeah.
I remember because Kyla found herself was in there. I love Kyla.
Shout out to Kyla Pratt.
Yeah, man.
Wherever you are today.
Oh yeah, and what was the other film that we got into? My song "I Gotta Move" and what's the movie you just said? Back to the Good Life.
No, I was gonna say that next. I was gonna say Couples Night was
Couples Night was the Kyla Pratt movie.
Yeah. Well, was she in
Couples Night was the Kyla Pratt movie.
I might be mixing up.
I'm mixing it up too. Back to the Good Life was the Lorenz Tate movie that got I Gotta Move.
Yep.
Dang, Couples.
It's crazy.
I'm all
crazy. You got places and places you don't forgot about.
I'm gonna go watch them
tonight.
Not tonight. Couples Night, you're right. But
for sure.
To, man, you just reminded me. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I got to recount these moments in your life. Put the puzzle together for the average listener. I mean, and big shout out Lucky Legato too. It didn't skip me that Drummer Boy record y'all did for Christmas. I definitely blew your mind with that one. You forgot about that one too.
Man.
That joke was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big Christmas R&B hip hop kind of song guy, but like that joke was kind of hard.
Man, I listen to that song now. I'm like, man, what was we doing, man? What was we doing? Man, Lucky was on there singing our ass off, like we had Grammys or something.
Real talk. Like, man, listen. Go and peep
fun,
that.
Man. It was definitely fun. Man. I remember like it was yesterday. It was the process was fun.
Yeah.
Now that I'm a seasoned singer, I'm just like,
wow,
what is going on?
Looking back, you live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. Shout out Lucky Legato, man.
Yeah, Lucky. Hey, Lucky. We should actually do that over.
Do a part 2.
Yeah, let's do a remix.
Christmas is coming up right now. You know what I'm saying? Not too far from your birthday, too. I know you're a Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying?
Gang.
My birthday 5 days before yours, by the way.
real?
December 7th. That's why I said we got a lot in common. I'm trying to tell you.
Man. Look at that, man.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Look at God.
Things just work out. Things just work out.
What's up, though, man?
You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, you know, talk about your gift making room for you. I mean, and like I had said before, we was going to talk about, you know, just like the initial shelving of the projects, you know, like I know just from my own research, like, you know, you shelved them from personal decisions, like you said, and I even mentioned, you know, you're a big critic of yourself, and like big creatives, we all are. We are very serious about our work. And I know that, you know, at least, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that, you know, you had some sort of, you know, you were self-conscious about the music because you knew that, like you said, you were way ahead mentally, but like the quality of the music wasn't where you wanted it to be, not at least the industry level, you know, and, you know, we sort of fast forward to, you know, 2025, and, you know, the project by technically the same name, Good Vibes, No Genre, you know, the original version of Good Vibes, No Genre was, I think, 20 songs.
Man, yeah, that was dumb.
Insane. No, I wouldn't say dumb. I mean, you know, man, we see people do it all the time. But 20 songs is a lot.
Who was on? Chris Brown. Justin Bieber. You know, it's only a few of them that can. Hey, where the camera at? Right here. Hey, if you doing 20 songs, something wrong with you. It better be 15 bangers on there.
Hey, yo.
Cause listen, you got to be Beyonce to do something. I was wilding, and that was years ago. I was just on some.
Yeah.
I was trying to be on, but yeah, that was tragedy.
I think that was 2017, right? Like 2017.
17, 18.
Yeah, 2017, 2018.
Something like that, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back.
Yeah.
I never did that.
No, I mean, big shout out to DeMonte too. I know DeMonte is gonna love this part of the interview because he loves Chris Brown and he loves very long albums. And I'm like, if he ever got in the booth and you ever did a 30-song project, I'm not listening to all of it. But you know, God bless you.
If I do a 20 or 30-song project, it's gonna be 2 songs of 10 different fields, of 10 different genres.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 like Afrobeat joints, 2 gospel songs.
Yeah.
Now it can be done
for sure,
but it gotta be because it's a balance on both sides.
Right.
Upbeat Afrobeat. You got the slow joint that I see women going to. You feel me? Then you got a worship gospel song.
Yeah.
Then you got one of them
praise
worship
joint. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Country songs. You got the. Then you got
Lil Shabuzi, Rascal Flats. Yeah,
I feel like it can be done. I feel like I don't think nobody ever did that though.
That's fire.
I've never heard nobody, and I've been listening to music since the year to rap.
Hey yo,
I just don't think nobody has done that.
Yo, that's fire though.
I probably can do 10 songs too.
That's tough. Look, keep your ears to the streets, man, because you might get a little teaser project like that. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
You might see something
like that, man. Send it over to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy you nuts, man. 'Cause I ain't never.
No, for sure. In the history of niggerdom.
Never heard of it.
Never ever. No, for sure. But that's crazy though. I mean, you know, when you sort of compare the 2 albums, you know, shout out to, like I said, you know, when we met on that Thursday, when I seen you, you had mentioned that the project is coming out on the 15th of this month, September. Big shout out to the new version of Good Vibes, No Genre. And it is now 7 songs.
Technically, it's the only version, though.
Oh, yeah. Technically, it's the only version because the previous one was shelved.
And it never was really put out the proper way.
Yeah.
And it wasn't never registered either.
Yeah.
It was just put up. And that's another reason why all those projects... I'm kind of glad I didn't have in the system because I think the Live in Dallas was in the system, but I took that off because of personal reasons.
Sure.
With people that was on a project that I no longer have relationships with.
I see. Yeah.
Like when you go into a different level, if you got stuff that you can disconnect with people, disconnect. We going into 2026, y'all. I had to put a pin right there. I got
marinate.
Cause somebody need to hear it, bro. Like real talk. If you got connections that's not good for you, people in your life, friends that's around you that's hating on you, and you know it, but you just there because you love them, let that connection go. Cause especially if you know you going somewhere. Family too, and they are the worst. Your family ain't supporting you. You doing stuff. You the only one trying to keep your family together, knit tight, and they not supporting you. Coming around doing stuff every time you doing stuff, free stuff. You just telling them to pop up because y'all. Let them go. They ain't doing nothing for you. They ain't gonna hurt.
That's a bar. That's a bar. Hey, you're not like the 10th person that has told me sitting across from me that is like, yeah, like I market to my family first, and they didn't, like they wasn't on board. I had to move somewhere else where people appreciated it. So that's a bar. That's a gem. If y'all heard that, please, 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 if you're not getting any support from the people who are closest to you, find somebody who is a little further away, because I guarantee you they're going to love your craft. I also said 7 songs. It's 10 songs on the newest project. I'm thinking about bowling. We was having a conversation about bowling before this, and the whole 7-10 split. It was a whole crazy thing. But you know, like the 10-song project, 2025, September 15th. We are now a couple days after the release of that. Congratulations for this release, because I was, once you told me that on that Thursday, my finger was glued to the add button on Apple Music on the day that it dropped. And once it actually dropped, I listened to it. An incredible piece of work, man. Like a wonderful project. You can play every single song in so many different rooms. You can put some songs at Forever 21. You can put some songs at festivals. You can put some songs at parties. You can put some songs at weddings. You can put you can do a little nightcap with your shorty. Put a couple of these joints on. Like there's something for everybody on this project, and I'm so glad that you let us into the mind of where you are in 2025, because I definitely think that you've taken all of these things that we talked about, all of these moments, all of these learning lessons, you actually put it into play for this project. You actually put all of the things that you've learned into this new and the actual only version of Good Vibes, no genre. So thank you for that project.
Appreciate that, man.
Tell me about sort of just the decision of coming out with it when you did, and any setbacks in the past, just tell me about sort of the intentionality, but by putting it out now.
So this project is 3 years old, man. I wasn't trying to go any further than this. Saw a few songs on the album. I Gotta Move and Want To.
Yeah.
Was early career songs. But I never really got it to where I wanted to be at. Now they kind of like where I want them to be.
Yeah.
And as far as this project now, man, it's just I'm stacking up on so much music. I got 2 other albums and a live recording in my computer right now.
Yes, sir.
So it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Why are you hoarding? Who is listening to it in your computer in your house on your hard drive?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah. The
but
dust
you
mites.
and the daggone speakers in your house. So I'm at that point where it's like, I'm gonna just put it out. I don't even care. Like whatever anybody gonna say, I can. I'm not an arrogant person at all, but I can sing. Fuck it. So
I can attest.
Give me a song.
You can sing.
Give me a song to sing if it's not the right words that I'm writing.
Yeah.
Give me a beat if it's not the beat that you like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't please everybody in the world.
Of course not. Yeah.
I got enough people that really support me that will put up bread, will come to a show. It takes time, but I thank God that I'm in a position to do like a
yeah.
She took me out of here.
This we going uncut now. This is raw and uncut. We just gonna keep rolling. Shout out to Spike next door. Never mind.
I forgot what I was even saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This music, man. This album, man, is this album was something I had to get out, man. It was just it took a while. Shout out to everybody that was on the album.
Yeah, big shout out to everybody that's on this album.
I'm still dropping out promos and stuff for the album, so you're gonna see a lot of the credits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A lot of them is close friends, people that I've known for a long time, and I just reached out to them like, yo, I gotta put this project out. I'm trying to be on it.
Yeah.
You know, so it worked out. And these I think the next project I'm gonna do is gonna be all with no features. And probably the next one I'm gonna do is gonna be with probably all women features.
That's tough.
You know, so I'm just trying to do something different. There's a lot of talent in Baltimore, and it just need to be developed, man. Like,
yeah.
Everybody think they already arrived. I don't think I arrived at all. I'm still learning every chance I get.
Absolutely.
Hawk. I be all my celebrity friends when I go to their sessions and stuff. I'm a fly on the wall. Yeah. Like, you don't want to say nothing. You don't want to do. I'm studying. I'm
just learning.
Y'all. I'm just trying to, and that's what I've been doing from afar with a lot of celebrities or just industry people.
Yeah.
From execs to artists to singers to, I just watch how they fuck up.
Yeah, facts.
That kind of not what to do to get better. People be like, oh yeah, you just be watching. You know, some people just be trying to see what he did or try to copy what he did to get where he at. No.
Yeah.
I want to see all your dark shit. I want to see what to avoid.
Right. Yeah. Facts.
So I won't, because everybody's, situation that they went through, even though some people have trajectory, what's that word? Have used that as trajectory.
Yeah, sure.
So, I think I said that right.
No, you did. You
Please
on point.
Clip that. Y'all don't come for me, y'all.
It's
You see, that's crazy in social media world now. You gotta kind of cover yourself you say something like.
I'm not gonna clip it. I'm not gonna clip it. I swear we're not gonna clip it.
The word, you mess up a word and be like, look at this dumbass nigga. Couldn't even say the.
Hey yo.
Ecclesiasticus.
Yeah, right.
Hey, what?
Spell Ecclesiasticus.
Right. Yeah, I let this man up here and read. He don't even know.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, that's, and I'm so glad you let us hear this, this project, no matter how long it is, right? And I think some of the best songs we love, it took years in the making for them to come, to really be the thing that we like. The earliest versions of some of our favorite songs don't even sound the same, right? And it takes this, this polishing process, this forging process, almost like going through fire. Oh, yeah. You have to really bring the beauty out of the thing, because you have ultimately the perfect idea of what the song sounds like, but you have to get it there.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. So, and I'm glad that you took the time to really polish it. I'm glad that you took the time to really put your foot in it and give us that soul food that I talked about at the top, and man, I cannot wait for people to listen to this project if you haven't listened to it already. Man, Good Vibes, No Genre is out now on all platforms, man. Go tap in, go stream, go, buy it. Go on iTunes and purchase it. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to support an artist nowadays. Streaming is just like 0.000000012 cents. And, Absolutely. That's okay. That's cool. But really show that you have love for artists in the city, because we, like everybody that I've sat across, know how talented the city is, and we know how much support we really need. But man, you heard it first, man. Mike Thomas is here, man.
Appreciate love, man.
We made this happen. Man. Of course, man. Appreciate you pulling up. My God, man. You know, the door is always open. I'm so excited to see what this following year. I mean, the end of this year isn't even over yet, but the end of this year and the next year and the next year and the next year and all the new projects you're going to drop, all the new things, all the performances, the features, you know, I'm looking forward to all of it because I know that this is just the beginning. You're only just getting started in your journey. And before you leave, I got to leave you with a short, sacred Baltimore proverb, and that is keep doing what you're doing.
Man, that's dope, man. I appreciate it. I gotta leave you with my proverb, man. It's always a way to get through something to get to something, man. So stay focused, man. Yeah,
man, you heard it first, man. Mike Thomas sits across from Mike on the mic, man. Your boy Mike on the mic from the Vibez podcast. Tapped in on my guys at Ground 3 Radio. DJ OK, man. Calling at 443-377-1872. Again, the number is 443-377-1872. Leave a message about Mike Thomas, man. Good vibes, no genre. One of your favorite performances of his. One of the features from the album. That Gabby Simone feature is incredible. Like, y'all harmonies is crazy. That last night joint is insane. It's one of my favorite joints on the project. Like, tell us anything you like. Tell us on the call into that number, and keep it locked from Vibez Studios and Ground 3. Now we out of here, man. Peace. Peace.
Wagwan, it's your boy Mike Thomas. You already know who I am and you know where I'm from. I'm here at Ground 3 Radio with Mike on the mic. You already know.